Miami University faces a COVID conundrum tonight with cases of the coronavirus soaring. Should it start in-person classes? That's the big question. Thank you so much for joining us here for WCPO 9 News at 11. I'm Craig McKee.
And I'm Tanya O'Rourke. University leaders are expected to make that decision about classes tomorrow. It was just hours ago now that the number of active coronavirus cases at Miami jumped to more than 1,000. Folks, this is as students, thousands of students that is, are not even on campus yet. And now 6 students are accused of violating an ordinance put in place to protect the public. No large gatherings.
WCPO 9 News reporter Jake Ryle explains the growing concerns school and state leaders have about the upcoming return to campus.
Well, this Oxford police report shows exactly what school officials had feared. Off-campus students hosting get-togethers even after being diagnosed with COVID-19. Nearly 1 in 17 students at Miami University have tested positive and are active cases. To add to that, underclassmen have yet to go back to campus.
I don't even want to think about what the cases are going to look like when you bring students back into residence halls full time.
That's something that could be decided as soon as Wednesday. The spread of the virus has been an issue on the rise for several weeks.
I think it's just hard because there's so little regulation for off-campus students.
Which brings us to 112 East Walnut Street Saturday. According to a police report, an officer rolled up to loud music in a group outside on the patio. One of the folks living there told the officer there was about 20 people inside the home. Officers asked those who don't live there to leave, and they did. What was left? 6 Miami University students. The responding officer ran one of the students' names through a national database, which confirmed the student tested positive for COVID-19 and was supposed to be in quarantine, not in close contact with others. Those not living in the home then went out in the community. According to that police report, that student says the folks inside and out of the house were passing by.
And what you don't want to do is send students away to college a couple weeks there, and there's breakouts of the virus, and then they leave and go back home.
Upperclassmen moved back, and those early weekends in August, we saw an uptick in parties and gatherings. And so I think that's what's responsible for the surge today.
Numbers are on the rise, even without underclassmen on campus, as university officials now grapple with what returning to school will look like. In Oxford, Jake Ryle, WCPO 9 News.